Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today using a brand new camcorder, so I'll see how it works. My camcorder, this is touchscreen, but for some reason the bits, you know, where you can turn it off are actually on the back rather than on the front, which is a bit weird. So, going to be reviewing Brooklyn Defender IPA, a golden IPA, 5.5% in strength. We'll see how it pans out. So, just had a lovely 24-ounce rump steak for my birthday meal in the restaurant. It was alright. It wasn't a fantastic steak, but you know, the cheaper places don't do the meat as good as the more expensive posh places. You do pay for what you get. So Brooklyn, used to be that they only had the green version of this out here, Brooklyn beer, and just recently it's exploded. I've seen at least 10 different beers of theirs, and this is weird because as I'm moving around, there's a square thing and it's moving around with me. Very disconcerting. I'm still doing it. Excuse me, stop moving around. So, I suppose within time I'll get used to it and probably update it and that. So, looking at the beer, what I have noticed is this camcorder hasn't got a light on like my other camcorder had. So it's going to be interesting come the darker months. Very light in here today, got me light so it can show up. I'm going to be very interested to see the quality of the picture. And not only that, how much space it uses, because on mine it told me when I was running out. On this I don't know at the moment. All a learning process. So, sporadic lacing, amber pour, white head. On the aroma, light citrus on the aroma. Right. Citrus on the taste, bit of hop in there. Let me plonk this down so I can actually sit down and do a review. It's much better for me. Right, come on my little fella. Right, oh hello, I can see myself now. That's better. Getting old, 48 today. Hey, do not like being old. Hey. Yeah, I can see myself again, that's great. I love watching myself on the screen. But at least if it's a small picture, when it's on the big screen, it's so off-putting. Seeing a screen with a bigger sized head of me than the head I've already got. So yeah, just been to the pub, had a 24-ounce rump, pint of Nottingham Brewery's extra special pale ale or something along them lines. And yeah, it was alright. The beer was. Had a good meal, all the family there, my little family, you know, a daughter and a boyfriend, and then my grandchild, my son who's passed his driving test this week, and then the little 8-year-old, my autistic lad, and he's a lad, he is. Although, to be fair, just goes to show you that the schools you send your kids to make the biggest of differences. We sent him to one, Arnbrook, both my other two have been there, and he was 2.5 years behind in development, which is astonishing at the age of 8. He's been a year and a half in this school now, and he's on par, caught up, and in some bits he's actually well ahead. What a difference a good school and good teachers make, you know. We were frightened because of his autism. We were really frightened about moving him schools, making friends, and he's made some. You know, obviously they have fallouts, and that's kids for you. Adults have fallouts. But yeah, really come on good. And you know, it takes a lot of the strain off stressing about how they are, because obviously as a parent you worry about your kids and every step of their development, you know. So oh, got a bit of a twang to it, this has, I'm not joking. Golden IPA. Don't come across many golden IPAs. I'm gonna have to sit and watch this later and just to see how the quality is, and now I've got to try and work out how to upload it, because my other camcorder was as easy as hell to upload. You know, you just click on and move it across and all that sort of thing. Hopefully this will be the same, you know, plug and play, should be these days. But this has got onboard editing, which I ain't touching that. You know, these reviews, they come as they are. Yeah, you know, if I have to break it off halfway through and join it up, fair enough. But yeah, my reviews, they come as they are, you know. I ain't no professional, probably never will be, you know. I have a small following, you know, and as long as the reviews are honest, down to earth, and that's all to the good. And if I get some freebies for reviews at some stage, that'll be fantastic. Especially from breweries that I've never heard of. I'd love to, you know, be sent beers from all over the country and give a good review. Honest, but good. Oh, definitely a challenging beer. Not one I've had before. Definitely got some twang in the taste, I'll give it that. Back to work tomorrow. So you have your birthday. I've had 4 days off, birthday weekend. I'd had enough by this time last week. And yeah, back to work tomorrow. So I'm fully and totally and utterly not looking forward to that. Luckily it's a short week. And next weekend, a couple of days break from doing any reviews or anything, because I'm at Drayton Manor and Alton Towers for 3 days, so really looking forward to that. I'm going to take the camcorder along with me, might get another memory card actually, bigger memory card. And yeah, go there and might take some videos of rides and that, and add to my rather sad theme park YouTube channel. And I mean, some people can walk around parks talking here with no one in the background is one thing. Doing it on the live stream is one thing. Walking around a park with people looking at you like you're a muppet is something very different, you know. Fair place to the lads who do it. The lads who do it well anyway, because some do it and, you know, they're not that great. I mean, I don't know the names of all the coasters, you know, if it's a Gerstlauer, Eurofighter and all that. I just know it's a decent coaster. And really that's, you know, the techies will want to go into all the different names. The vast majority of people want to know, does it ride good? Is it safe? Because let's be fair, do you feel safe on rides? I love Fantasy Island out of Skegness, Inkermells, and there's a ride there, Sea Odyssey, Millennium Sea Odyssey, and you're on that ride and I feel as unsafe as they come. I'm on it, I hear the creaks and cranks and that, and it don't help that 6 rows have got, 5 or 6 rows have got bloody sandbags on, because there's an issue with the weight. And it just does not feel right to me. It's the second tallest, no, is it the tallest standard looping coaster in Europe? Which means it hangs below the track, you know. And yeah, I come off that and I don't feel safe. And yes, feeling safe is an element that they're supposed to scare you. But you want to get on the ride and not feel like you're going to die on the ride, and to me that there's something not quite right with the ride. Hopefully they'll sort it, and you know, it gets better from there. Right, so back to this. So on about theme parks for a second. If you hadn't already heard, at Lightwater Valley theme park the other week, on one of the spinning mouse coaster, a little boy somehow came dislodged from the seatbelt. He basically stood up on the ride. Next minute he's over the ride, fell 30 foot. And you know, first it said he was alright, and then obviously after shock it became critical, and that, you know, scary. Hit home because I've got an autistic child myself. This one's 2 years younger. Really did hit home, you know. And they put a few days later, BBC Yorkshire saying he's improving. So I thought, well, it's been about 3 weeks now, 3 or 4 weeks. I thought, I'll email BBC Yorkshire. These idiots are supposed to know, you know, they'll know something. So I emailed them and they said to me, oh, the last thing we can see is that it was improving. I thought, for God's sakes, do you news people not follow items of news? Did they have to die for it to become a news item? You know, there's people all around the country who go to theme parks, shaking their confidence in theme parks. It shook my confidence. I'm not being honest. I'm not joking. And you think to yourself, be the good news reporter and actually post about the lad. If he's doing well, bloody post about it. Oh, they only follow the money, don't they? You know, all the bad things. You know, I mean, most people like me want to know that he's doing well. But anyway, that's my little rant over. My birthday rant, as it is. Yeah, it's okay. There's a twang in the taste that it just doesn't float my boat, if I'm being honest. So what we're looking at: golden amber pour, white head, sporadic lacing, citrus on the nose, citrus on the taste, and there's a twang there, floral citrus, a real twang. It's okay. It's nothing special for me. I would never get it again. You know, it's a one-off. The original Brooklyn Ale is far superior to this, but like everything, everyone's expanding these days. Everyone's trying to get their products out there, so you can understand why they are expanding at the rate they're doing. Out of 5, I'm going to give this about a 3.8 out of 5. It was okay, just not anything that I'm trying to get that box to move. Not anything that floated my boat, at least. But not everything would it? You know, that's just how it is in the industry of beers. Right. Thanks for watching, and let's hope this turns out well. And now I've got to reach behind the unit to turn it off, which is a bit strange.